Hey everybody, it's Steven, and my gosh, I would have to say it, I can't believe it's almost over. 2019, it was, I would say one huge experience, I say so myself. But just to let you know that I never planned to do something for this. I could do this every year, making announcements. Sometimes I write some scripts to what's going on for upcoming futures, and mostly integer stuff that changes happens. And usually I make it like last year's. I make some like animated pictures or whatever you want to think about. I was taking not much at work exactly, so I decided I was going to wing it because I really want to reflect what's been going on for happened in the past, what I did doing happened on 2019. It's been like huge experience been going on here, like something's good things, bad things, terrible stuff has been going on, and something might be very excitement stuff what's been going on 2019. So it's not really that much exactly, but it's going to take a long time to like rememberize, and then we're gonna do after that, like after finish up like remember good times we have in the 2019. Then I'll do some announcements going on for this. So I'm not sure how long it takes to record. I'm not sure how long will be finished, but you will wait, we'll see. So today we're just going to reflect what's been going on for 2019, and I gotta pull up my screen to here because just in case like I forget something, so like recall what I did when I made the video on my channels. So if you want to just like remember the times that I did made so far. So I know it's sometimes I'm not good with memorizing stuff. I'm not good with reflecting the stuff that I just made over the past. Sometimes I forgetful stuff, so you know what I'm saying. So let's just see, or I want to say like remember stuff that I did so far, and to remember how much good times we'll be having so far. So for today, so first up will be on the January. This will be a hard way to do. I remember about January because there's one thing, because I did made a video around January, probably around like at the midweek, that I made another voice impression videos from, I'm not sure how many was the version of it, but it's kind of like the different version of animatronics it is from FNAF 2, from 4, like the weird animatronics or the nightmares, phantoms, whatever you want to call it. I would say I'm still very nervous doing the voice impression. Sometimes I make some different effect based on the highlight voice, whether you be like sounds robotic, being like ghostly, sometimes to be talking like very terrifying, I would say to myself, because that's how it was, what character feels like exactly. And to be honest, I never thought for sure, but whether they'll like it or not. So yeah, but my friend did like it. It was he kind of felt interesting, feel a surprise because of when I showed my videos of my voice impression. He really did kind of like, they made him feel speechless. It's really funny if I say so myself. But yeah, I think I kind of like making my own voice impression videos if I say so myself. So yeah, next, oh, I remembered. It's a Mario News Box arc. Ever since it like never not sure when they're gonna be released. I did the demo version around last year, around like on October. Like I have to finish the series of Benny and the Ink Machine, which I really hope it's gonna happen. News that's gonna happen next year, but we're not gonna do something like that before I do it. So anyway, Mario News Box arc, I really like those as much, even though this game is just all about violence and mostly it's like mostly sad stories, if I say to myself. I mean, someone who did the beta version, which is totally fair, I just keep spoiling myself. But I kind of like it doing like a voice impression to doing the Mario's and Luigi's because of it's just how it does exactly, and trying to like make it sounds like how it was in the game. I mean, Mario and Luigi's don't talk, so I did want to do a voice impression for it. It was happened the time before Kingdom Hearts 3 was start to release, which is why you have to do this to me. I never have time to do it as such. But yeah, I remember the Kingdom Hearts 3 release around like on January 29th. because that's the game was going to release, and I got the pre-order one, and I made a video for doing the unboxing video. I'm doing it like my first time making a video of doing unboxing videos with only just one friend to show him off exactly. So yeah, I'm not sure if I can willing to make another one of those unboxing videos because I'm not stuff to do. Whether is it gonna be like if I pre-ordered something very interesting or some figure or some kind of plushie like a FNAF plushie I just have in my bedroom. But we won't know because I can even not sure if I'm going to make another unboxing videos if I buy something or if I want to show you guys what it is exactly. But I'm not sure. It's really complicated stuff. So enough about that. But I'm going back to talk about the main purpose. It's Kingdom Hearts 3. I was said this is an amazing game. If I say to myself, I've done this, experienced enough. I played a whole lot of it until the very end. Probably around like a February. Does it? I mean, it starts out in January. I mean, they upload around like a January 29th because there was like a long time during rendering, but using my first time using my own face cam, which still have a problem with my face cam. My American sound like doesn't have like a powerful frame rate because it only can require for 60 FPS. But if I really want to make another webcam that have 60 FPS, it'll be like it's kind of cost expensive. But I just want to save on my money as I get. So I'm not sure if I could take exactly. So, but yeah. But I did pre-order the Kingdom Hearts, the deluxe edition, which is I did show you for the from one of the unboxing videos. But I kind of like it, the deluxe ones because one for sure, like if you like pre-order the game before the release, like I did like purchasing online on my birthday, which is last year on my birthday, and I did pre-order it, but it does require some like a new add-on so it gotta be on this game, but I can't even remember as much. Like, does it have inside in the deluxe edition, or I had to get something on it? So I just found out because they had to go through the email address, and they're trying to look for sure like where my like pre-order stuff. Like if you pre-order it, you could get these 3 items. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. But still, the story on Kingdom Hearts 3, it's still confusing. Even then, if you might think it's all over, but there's still some stuff that I don't know what's going on here. Unless it's not like another Kingdom Hearts series, or it's still gonna be more stuff before it's gonna happen. It's not gonna go do none of the spin-off of Kingdom Hearts, just like same thing from before, like 350.5 days, Birth by Sleep, and Recoded. You don't know what I'm saying. But we will not know how long it takes, but I'm not gonna tell you what's gonna happen for next one, like Kingdom Hearts 3, because of I know what's coming for next month, but yeah. Let's just forget about. Let's just think about it. But like, let's talk about this before doing announcements. I want to just like reflect what's going on from the past. So yeah, what else I can think of? Yeah, the only thing I know for sure because of when I finish Kingdom Hearts 3, it's supposed to be around March because I've been playing this for the whole series for a very long time. Including I've been trying like having problems with college I've been working on, and sometimes I'm trying to change the times because I make it like a double uploading for the weekends, so that way it'll make it as fast as possible. Except the part that like have like kind of like some port stuff going on. I don't know, just saying. And that's what lead to the end for around like on March 12th. Yeah, that's how it happened so far. And then after that, we're gonna finish it on March 12th. Still going replay back into the Mario Music Box arc. We're still I'm gonna do it for like for every Tuesday. So yeah, but still doing a normal schedule as always. And oh, I remembered. But just so you know, I just been looked through the other monitors to see what's been going on for my channel, to see how much what video they remember so far. Because I got like 2 monitors, like one for the main one, and then so the second one like a pointer right here, like See? Well, you can't even see it, but whatever. So yeah, I remember on March 25th. This is the first ever making a lot of views because I made a demo gameplay for Finance of Huzzah Studios, which made from the Huzzah Master and Darkbox, which I'm pretty sure, coincidentally enough, and when I somehow played it for like not much, because I'm so confused about these game mechanics, and sometimes I'm like not sure what the big deal is, but it's still a demo version, still it's not like fully released just yet, but he's still working on as best as he can. But then when I finished uploading it, somehow I got like one comment from one of the game developers and saying that I'm the first person who uploaded this and show it to it. So yeah, that's why I've been getting so many much views for some reason. But yeah, but not much has been happening because I have one problem, because one of those characters is so very complicated. Sometimes I have to stop and wait for a bit. Sometimes I ask for some tips from the game developer, which he did. It's kind of complicated stuff, so that's the only best thing I can get so far. Anyways, I remembered this. I remembered from the end of the March, I made another the first Let's Play series for this channel, which is Dark Deception, which I know for sure that everyone has heard about this before. And I recall, I think it's around like release from like last year, because I never heard about Dark Deception before, but I played it. But I would say this is the scariest thing of all. But it's so scary enough that I feel like I want to know more exactly. But because it comes with different chapters, kind of like a similarity from Benny and the Ink Machine. So I hope it's something interesting enough that's gonna happen. And what else? Remember I did make like a FNAF fan-made game series, which is Those Nights at Rachel's. I never finished it because it's so hard, it's so complicated, it's hard to understand it, and that's why I just ended here. So I don't want to let anything get any the wrong ideas exactly. Like everyone saying like, you have to keep playing it. We play it back. You're not finishing on night 5, so I don't care. Even if I can't beat it, then just leave it be. And I also did like I made another fan-made series, a fan-made series gameplays, which is on Jollies, which is the whole series of Jollies. I've been doing it from on 4 months in the past, I think. I don't know, like from April to June or July, whatever you want to think about. But it's like so many series I've been playing as much. But I'm not sure they're going to make another whole series because of at the end from like on Jolly 3 chapter 2, and that's make no sense of it, like still going deeper on the ground, and that's how it is. But I'm not sure if they're going to make another on Jolly 3 parts. If there's like a different sequels or something, whatever. But I really hope that they're making more, so because it's amazing. So that's all this. And I remembered. I remember the Kingdom Hearts 3 has made an update for they make it something new stuff's been going on, which is evolving on critical mode, which is still I kind of like this much. I did first try it, but when I do first try it, it always get me as like game over. And then sometimes I just like leave it here, and mostly like during the free times when I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 3. When doing a critical mode, it's so really hard. I try to grinding as much as I get, like doing like a level up, get more items, and try and get like a better weapons, and most of all like try and get all the lucky emblems. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I would say the critical mode is really the hardest things of all. But I did complete it, but it's the only different changes here is it's like you get some kind of like some kind of like achievement items if you beat the game, which is a little bit of like what requires to do what you accomplish exactly. But yeah, that's all I made so far. So let's see what else I can recall what's been going on exactly. Oh yeah, on May, I remember when back then before I did purchase the VR headsets, which is make it cheap, but not the new one, but I got that from the pre-owned one. Because it's the only cheapest things we got, but only have the headsets, nothing much exactly. But this is the best that I could get exactly. Because I want to do like another series because of a new game called like Final Fantasy VR Help Wanted, which I need to require for the VR headsets, which everyone feels disappointed they never get the purchase, they get the VR headsets in order to play Final Fantasy VR Help Wanted. But it's really expensive. I think they wanted those and get all the whole PS VR headset sets and everything. It's gonna cost us like 300 or 400, I don't know. But I only got the headsets, like you get this cheapest of all, and that's the one that I get as much as I have exactly. And that's all like a far I could take. And not only that, it only leads to part around like May 28th, which starts a full release on for that VR Help Wanted, which still the problem for the fact is they're making a delay. Hopefully, I thought for sure it's gonna be coming, but one of the game developers is somehow got delayed for a bit because of like apparently they have like the early access. I don't want to get spoiled myself because I just want to like know this, know that, and everything. I just want to first try playing this, including my first experience of doing VR gameplay, which still have a problem with doing the VR headsets and everything. It's just like complicated enough because of the room surroundings. It's sort of hard that I can't do as much as I get exactly. I have like not enough space. Sometimes I just like bump into the furniture, like the desk, the bed, whatever you think about. Or hopefully I didn't like knock it off or anything, whatever you think about as such. And weird now because of like there are some bugs in the game. They always make some updates quite often. I'm not sure. Probably around like 3 to 4 or 5 days whenever I think about so much. And then on the finish off, I think it's around like June. Yeah, I think around June. Because it's been taking a while to do everything as I get. Because of well, the rendering stuff is really hard in doing it with the face cam. Still have a problem with doing a frame rate, which I really hope I want to get like a new webcam with have like powerful 60 FPS, which hopefully if I have enough money to do such. So yeah. Anyways, and I noticed about Dark Deception. It just got like released chapter 3, which coming around probably been released around on June 26th. I remembered if I can recall exactly. So yeah, I did like first upload it. I would say it's one of those creepiest things of all. I don't know what is the which level is the creepiest things on Dark Deception, because I don't know for one, because the one thing I hate is the one in the elementary schools, which is I don't like Hakata that much. It's so creepy, it's so scary. It have like no eyes and everything. And sometimes it just chasing me. It's just so very scared. I didn't want to happen experience for it. But even those statues things, or what kind of the gold watchers, whatever you think about, it's so very creepy. Like you never saw it. Like you never saw it from behind it. Like where I could hear like a whispering like a psst sound. It's just so scary enough. Like I don't know where the heck it must go to exactly. It just like came out of nowhere. It's so really complicated. But the problem about on chapter 3, because it has like some buggy problems because of the levels and the effect, it wasn't function right, and sometimes it's like it's so confused. Like sometimes one of the levels got skipped, and sometimes they had to like wait for a bit for the update for it to get completely clean. Then I had to replay it back. I think it's about like I think around like on July. So yeah, whatever it is. I remembered. I remember doing like another VR gameplay series, which is said to be Kingdom Hearts VR Experience, which is still not even that much. It's just only like view the whole stuff, and you can experience and stuff what's going on in the world of Kingdom Hearts. So you can do whatever you wanted to, but you can't use your own hands. So just what I'm saying when I first try it, and yeah. And what else? What's been going on exactly? Nothing interesting stuff on 4th of July stuff, whatever. And I remember, not much I could exactly, but I did make my first gameplay on the Garry's Mod, which I was said I kind of feel boring for sure because of one, because I don't have no friends with me, and secondly, sometimes I always do playing Garry's Mod like during free times with my friends. Sometimes I do like whether doing role playing or we just do like I think we did the Jenga one because the Jenga is like really the amazing stuff we have. It's really funny and sometimes we like to knock something down. It's kind of like a similar how it works exactly. And I did remember like when we try one of those games that we made up with using like we used the FNAF characters models. What are those pill pack? Was it? You said like we'd be playing a game one of those like a hide and seek thing, but I made it a name where they call it hide and scared, which everyone's like might be feel interested for that. But and then what happened now? It's just nothing. We're just like never gonna do this again, or I'm not gonna do that stuff in Garry's Mod forever because of my friends been my friends sometimes have been dealing with their own lives exactly, mostly sometimes they whatever like on school, work, mostly like have their own YouTube channels that they work with, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, I'm not sure they're going to make a, not sure if I wanted to do more stuff exactly, but yeah. And I remember, oh yeah, then happened for remember on Kingdom Hearts VR Experience, they now made an update. They made new stuffs going up, which is I would say that was amazing enough to do such. Which is one, there's a one thing in the clock tower that you been sitting in the sunset with Roxas, Shion, and Axel while eating ice cream. I would say fair enough. It's like I could like eat some ice cream whenever I wanted to, and mostly you use your like there was on one world that you use your own keyblade. You just smack it down, take down the Heartless, which is that's cool enough. But that's all I can think of as much as I can think of. And then I'm sure they're going to make another more stuff for the Kingdom Hearts VR Experience in 2020 because we're not sure how far it does it take exactly. It'll take forever to make it. Because I remember on Kingdom Hearts VR Experience, it probably released around like I think around like before or after Kingdom Hearts 3 was released. So I would not know. It's just a guess anyway. Oh no! Oh god, I remembered. Oh man, you guys might don't know exactly. Weird enough to say that I made another one. Well, I did play the Kindergarten. If you did not know that the Kindergarten is one of those interesting adventure games slash some kind of weird what those stuff do exactly. I don't know what to do exactly. So yeah, we just did some kind of like objectives to help up the kids. Sometimes whatever it's like kill stuff or get stuff. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but apparently now it's been released on Kindergarten 2, which I did not know, expecting they're going to make Kindergarten 2. But yeah, but I did like played it, and it's not much exactly, except the part about like collecting Monstermon cards. It took forever making this. It happened around like about 2 hours because of one, it's hard to locate and the hints never make sense about where to find exactly. It's so hard to believe that I don't understand what the heck am I supposed to find exactly. So yeah, and then I finished them off around in August, which it's just only like a short series itself, and I'm not sure whether it might be felt interesting enough because I'm not sure they can plan another Kindergartens. I really hope not, because if anything happens to make like Kindergarten 3, oh my gosh. Wait until it's gonna happen for the future. Maybe if I like 2025. Not really. So yeah, and oh yeah, I remember. I made another series as well. It's Your Turn to Die, which is It's kind of like a similarity game from Danganronpa, but mostly except the part like no high school students involved with, but now it's like all random people. So yeah, never finished it just yet. I'm still working on it, and I'm not sure how long it takes. It only comes with 2 chapters, but I'm not sure. There's still gotta be to the end of it, so we would not know how far does it take exactly. And yeah. Oh, I remembered. And they made remember, if you recall about Five Nights at Candy's, I did play it from like 2 years ago, which is I made a whole series of like 1, 2, 3, except on Five Nights at Candy's 3 that I didn't beat. It's involved with on night 6, I think, because the problem with stupid Vanny is still annoying. It's so annoying. I had to like go around in circles and then end up getting jump scares. That's why there's no choice, just stop. So there's no point doing it. So yeah, but they didn't make much, but there is still some secrets in Five Nights at Candy's Remastered. That's what it is. They made a remastered version of Five Nights at Candy's, which is the first series that they made. And now it became remastered, which is the comparison from the old and the new ones. The new one, it's kind of feel refreshing, and mostly the model is really different, and mostly sometimes being shiny, mostly the like textures are really like colorful enough, you know what I'm saying? But there is a secrets, I would say, because there was some new stuff's been going on exactly, which is involved like different character, if you don't know what I'm talking about. But then it then happens like when you finish to the end of it, there's like another one, which is I'm guessing there might be probably think they're gonna be make another Five Nights at Candy's, like which is gonna be Five Nights at Candy's 4. So I'm not sure if they're planning to do or when they're going to make exactly. Probably for like take a long time to do such. So yeah, let's hope and see if there might be some good stuff's going on here exactly. Oh, I remembered Jollibees, which is it's kind of like a similarity of the whole restaurants of Jollibees, which is a kind of like exactly same characters, except upon like comparison the stories between the Jolly series and Jollibees. Because the Jolly, they have different characters, except for like the Jolly, they're like a different one. That's like the models of the Jolly and Jollibees. They're not practically exactly the same it was. But I'm not sure if Jollibees might be a connection from the whole series of Jollies, which still confusing, still not much to deal with it exactly, but whatever I could think about, it's as far as I can have so far. So yeah, and oh, I remember it also did make the update for the Millennium Ninja Boss arc, which is it had to be involved with like a new update, which is be a new event, which is only required for on a certain month. Which is I did play we played back from the Millennium Ninja Boss arc, but it just like a different way how it works exactly, because of like a new stuff like. There's a trigger way to do it, which is it should lead to the weird place, just like a similarity of Alice in Wonderland, which weird enough it now became like Mario in Wonderland. That may sounds weird and such. But I also had to make 2 of them, which is like a different ending, which is either the bad or the good. So whatever. What else is there be there exactly? Not much to have exactly. Maybe around October. I remember on October that oh wait, no, wait, not yet. There's still something on September. I remember also there's another update from the FNAF VR Help Wanted, which is like a new mode and new animatronics going to be in VR, which is the Withers animatronics. I would say this is very surprising enough. They made an update for this, which is. It's fine. I thought for sure there's gonna be something like for each night, but not really. There's gonna be on different mode, which is that seems fair. And I also made another one, a new series of Showdown Bandit, which is the same game or similar games. Like actually, they're the game developer who made Benny and the Ink Machine, but apparently it's just Kindly Beast. I'm not sure this might be a similarity. Doesn't work exactly, but they made a different series. So it's not gonna be a comparison from Bendy and the Showdown Bandit. It's just a different series. Just gonna let you know for that. Yeah. And what else is there exactly? Is there more stuff on October, September? No, not really. But yeah. Next one will be October, which is weird enough because I know for sure because I made another 2 voice impression videos, which is a new step I've been going on exactly. And one of them is like another one of those characters. Sometimes are rare characters that never have that much, or they never did have a voice as such. And also I made another voice impression, which is to be for my birthday video special, is for the Sis Locations voice impression, which I was saying still suck on it doing it like the voice impression of all the Funtime animatronics. I can't get the part about Funtime Freddy thing, which just sounds like a similarity happening like a crazy person next exactly, even in the game. That's how those work exactly. So yeah, and I made it the birthday videos we're playing back from the Sis Location different ways by trying to like get some secrets and trying to get to like a different ending. Well, just only one friend, which is David Robertson. So yeah, but that's the only thing I have remembered so far. And what lead me to not much exactly, just only to some original series, even in some Danganronpa. I already finished the first Danganronpa around like, I think it's around like June, and then made a series around like July, which is Danganronpa 2, and I also did like the Joy Creation Halloween editions. I never finished it, but just showing it. I also made another one, which is before like doing the Halloween special. Is FNAF V or Help Wanted. Is the Cursed Dreadbell DLC thing, which I really still suck. I'm so stuck and I can't do anything exactly. Like I don't know what this machine stuff exactly works. And mostly like how you trying to beat this level. It's not just really hard. It never gave me an explanation how does it work exactly. So yeah, but there is one thing. They only make like a separate of the different levels, like it's gonna be released before Halloween was over. So that's why I try and make it fast as possible, than trying to beat them all, and well, trying to like beat as much as I can before Halloween's over, because that's how it's going to make exactly. And I also made another one of those series, is the Secret Neighbor, which still I never played Hello Neighbor myself. I'm not sure if I plan to do something or not, but I just made a new series for it because I play games with all my friends here. Like I joined them at one of those live streams, the Halloween live streams, and then I asked him for permission to do like doing recording, like showing everyone how it was exactly, and he said it's okay to do as such. So yeah. And what else is there? And I remember the Spirey 9 trilogy is kind of late to end about November 5th, because it's been around like a year since I started this series. Since I'm not sure how long does it been take exactly, but it's really hard and complicated enough to do. Like sometimes I really know much Spirals that much. I only played it on first and the third back when I was little, but I never finished the second because of one. Sometimes the game it froze. It won't even read as much, and that's why I can't even play it. But the only thing I can play on the first and the third. But the third one is somehow got like really buggy because of the one for the background music. Sometimes one of the levels it won't be like able to read. Sometimes it just like stops from this point on. So yeah, that's how I can remember it. And then that leads to another making new series of Persona 5, which you might be thinking, why you want to play Persona 5? Well, I heard there's gonna make a new stuff going on. Well, I'm not gonna tell you what it is exactly. Just wait for before finish up with doing this, memorizing stuff. But I really love Persona 5 this much. But I know for sure, but I know about parts of it, but I never remembered about what they're all talking about, what the story's about exactly. But I did watch the anime version of Persona 5. And And sometimes I keep forget stuff like, I'm not sure when did I watch it. Because the reason for that, because I did not sure what's going on here. Last year, around December, apparently everyone been talking about what's been coming on Nintendo, which is supposed to be followed by Super Smash Ultimate, which I never got the Nintendo Switch. If I really wanted to, because it might be cost expensive. But yeah, apparently, one of the characters from Persona 5 got into Smash, which everyone got really excited. Like, I'm asking one of my friends, say, I don't know who the heck it is. Like, why does it Nintendo is gonna be part of it? So, yeah, that's what I'm saying, and that's why I decided to play Persona 5, because I wanted to do that before everything happens. It's worse, and also that lead to December, which is when Scott made another game, which is Freddy in Space 2, which that's only novelty games that used for doing a charity live stream for the Game Dearest, which is what how they evolve with like trying to raising money and getting the donations to the charities, because they're working so hard to do such. Yeah, and then now lead to the end, which is the Finance of Freddy's VR Help Wanted is no longer is VR. It's now is Finance of Freddy's Help Wanted, because now we can play whether you play VR or non-VR, which is I'm pretty sure everyone's very happy then going to play the Finance of Freddy's Help Wanted without using the VR headsets. But the problem about trying to get that, but like a hidden secret that you need to get for like get the cassette tapes. Sometimes it's just like a hidden secret, like you couldn't know where you could find exactly, whether you're trying to look through it to the office or something like that, or there's like a hidden stuff that you don't even know as far as you can tell exactly. But yeah, but if you wanted to try to get the cassette thing, well, it'd be worse. It's just like to get the VR thing, but whatever. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all I can have a reflection. Remember stuff I did on 2019. So now it's time for making an announcement for what's going to happen for doing next year for 2020 for this channel. I'm not sure if I'm still going to make some or any new stuff, so whatever. So let's get to business. So for the first thing I know for sure, because I played Kingdom Hearts 3 series for quite a while, I played everything I did, and apparently now they're making an announcement, because I watched the trailers. They're finally going to release it on the January 23rd, which is almost exactly same day and same month ever since the Kingdom Hearts 3 was released. So yeah, but it's going to be released on January 23rd, 2020. But however, there is a thing you don't even know, that if you want to do like get it right now, that there's a way you could do such. Like if you go into the PlayStation Store, and there is a DLC thing, which is called Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind DLC. Like there was like two things you can pick, whether you want to do like the regular one, which is only cost really expensive. It's about like $29.99, and it's the second one is like same thing for the first one, but except this one has something to do with one of those orchestrated music, because I never listened to these Kingdom Hearts orchestras, because they're not anything around this town or in Oklahoma. So yeah, I don't never listen to it. I'll never go to the orchestras, so that's all I can think about as such. But yeah, but this one is only cost about like $39.99, so I'm not sure that might be very important as such. So yeah, they're going to make it like a pre-order, like if they want to buy it right now before the game was released. There is like a new stuff going on here. Like if you like pre-order it, you get some kind of like I think I've been looked through it from the PlayStation Store what the DLC gonna be exactly. Like if you get it, you get some kind of like a new theme for the main menu, if I know much exactly. So that's all I can think about as such. But what I'm going to do for now, since it's almost Christmas, so I know for sure it's almost Christmas for that. I'm not sure it's gonna happen, but anyway, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pre-order Kingdom Hearts 3 DLCs, which gotta be on Christmas, and I'm gonna do the normal one, which is only $29.99. And I'm not sure if there's still gonna be a separation of the stories, or if they're making some kind of like a separation for from each part, like each episode you can think about whether it might be possible to do something like that, or they're gonna make a complete whole of Kingdom Hearts 3 Remind. But we will not know. But yeah, I was looking forward to trying those out and see how far they take exactly, because there might be some stories that really bothers me as much, because we were not sure the real reason for that. Because I know for sure, for fact is, they reacted to one of those, the epilogue and the secret cutscenes, which is the epilogues. There's a one huge plot twist here, and we have like no sure that what about big deals about those, the foretellers of back in Kingdom Hearts, Unchained Key or Chi Back Cover or Union Cross, whatever you think about. We have like no idea what's the reason for the foreteller exactly. Is there gonna be more stuff's gonna be going on? If there's gonna be like new stuff's going on for if they're making like a Kingdom Hearts spin-off, or another than that they're making like another one of those story plots in the Kingdom Hearts Union Cross mobile, which I'm still playing it for the during free times, but I'm not sure if I'm going to show it right now, because I still have a problem because I don't have anything in the cable, one cable that I'm able to try and record on my phone, but I can do like a screen recording, but I have not sure how the heck am I supposed to like transfer it into my computer and then do editing out and something like that. So yeah, that's still stuff that could be complicated. That's still hard to understand exactly, but whatever. So yeah, it's gonna be released on January 23, 2020. So what I did for like from the past, that I made some Kingdom Hearts 3 countdown. I did something in the past. They're trying to like let everyone know to try and do a countdown when the Kingdom Hearts 3 is gonna be released momentarily. But this time it's gonna be different. So I'm not sure how long they take exactly, or how far does it take exactly of the making this countdown. But sometimes I want to make it like short and faster. But we will not know for sure. But yeah. But the countdown is gonna be really different as before. So I'm just going to try to make a countdown to reflect what's been going on Kingdom Hearts 3. So you might be able to experience stuff what's been going on. So yeah. And I'm pretty sure that's pretty much it I could think about on Kingdom Hearts 3. But not only that, there's something I want to tell you about. Remember what I told you about Persona 5 series, about what's been going on exactly. Because there's new stuff going on, which is the new game called Persona 5 Royal. It's gonna be released around 2020. But the problem about that, if you don't know, because I've been taking around, look stuff on PlayStation Store. I noticed there's like there's Persona 5 Royal on the PlayStation Store, which is what? Why isn't there? And then when I look at it, I notice about the date. Like you have to get pre-order it, and you know what's gonna happen next. It's only like get released on December 31, 2020, which is gonna be next year. Like what? Because I know for sure, for the fact is, because they're not making like whether it's gonna be global or just like a certain platform or certain states, and they're going to release exactly, and that showed like where it's gonna be or what's gonna be exactly, because they say something about like I don't know about on the west. They're going for the west one. They're gonna be released from like on March. So I'm not sure what's the big deal is exactly. So yeah, but they also make another one of those Persona 5 series, which is called Persona 5 Scramble. I think that's what it is. It's kind of like I watched the trailer for myself. I know I just want to get spoiled it for myself, but I'm just gonna say this once. So sometimes I don't want to just like know stuff's going on, whose character is gonna be exactly. I'm just saying. So yeah, but I know for sure like I never completely finished it, the Persona 5 series, even if there's new stuff going on exactly. But I'm just gonna say this. So apparently they're working together with a different company from Atlas to the W Force, if I know exactly, because they're the one who made one of those the Dynasty Warriors series, which is involved like one characters attack all the enemies down, which is yeah, because they're making some combination together and make a the Persona 5 spin-off games. Just like other Persona 5 series, they make their own spin-offs, where there's gonna be fighting games and dancing games. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, they're making another spin-off for Persona 5, which is gonna be the like similarity from Dynasty Warriors. So it's just like exactly the same thing what happened from the other different series as well. If you know what I'm thinking about. Like, for example, from Nintendo's, and they made it a series together for Fire Emblem's Warriors, which is just weird enough to say. It was interesting enough, but I never played it. But I just watched it not much long ago, I think. But yeah, it just have like different similarities, like making it like the companies work together. And to make it everything like a similarity spin-off games, like whatever kind of series or kind of like an anime happens so much a big part of the game. Yeah, that's what I'm going to talk about. So that's all I can think about Persona 5 series. And then what I'm thinking about, what's been going on for any new stuff for FNAF. So I'm not sure they're going to be planning to do something on 2020, and I'm not sure because of one, ever since I made the non-VR gameplay Help Wanted, they're showing some kind of like a teaser about this new buildings have been coming up. I'm not sure if it's going to be something around 2020 because on ScottGames.com they made some kind of like a weird teaser image, which is something kind of like a futuristic glowing pizzeria or whatever it is exactly, or there's a kind of like a huge mall, because it's kind of like things that I've never seen before, like when teenagers go stuffs and buy stuffs or whatever you think about. So yeah, I'm not sure this is gonna be like a different location. Where does it gonna be happening around the time like after what happened at FNAF Help Wanted or the FNAF AR Special Delivery, which I did play the FNAF AR, which I've been playing during the free times. I never shown you guys what it is because one, I still have no problems about getting those cable things, which still can be do. So yeah, but it just if they're going to make a new stuff, whether it's gonna be on the novels or it has something to do with like on the movies, which we've been talking about, I'm not sure if they're going to do that as well. And how far does it take exactly? Or how long does it take to make? My God, I'm not sure. It's been like quite a while, about like 5 years since FNAF 1 has been released, and then everything's going popular to make another game, and then next game after that, and after that, they made the whole series, a whole community, not very interesting enough to how it was exactly, which is it's amazing how it was exactly. I'm not sure how or what did I heard about the finance of release exactly. I just know it, so just look and think about it exactly. And also, there are some other games I'm really happy to look forward to, which is happening it happened on 2020. There's other stuff that I can think about, I know for sure, which is like Dark Deception, which is gonna be on chapter 4. Not sure when it's gonna be released exactly. I thought Stockman for sure it's gonna be happening on 2019, but I don't think not. So it's gonna have to wait for a bit. Probably from like on February or March. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how long does it take to make this chapters exactly. It's kind of like a similarity from Bendy and the Ink Machine. It'll take about like 6 or 5 months to finish it. Sometimes we have to like update from the game to like make the models or different maps, whatever you want to think about. And sometimes you have to change it up a bit, even the texture stuff as well. So yeah, but Dark Deception Chapter 4 is gonna be coming out on 2020, so I'm not sure when it's gonna appear of it, but I know for sure there's gonna be like a different level, which really not looking forward to see something crazy stuff or something scary stuff is gonna happen. So we will wait to see. But there is another thing I was happy to looking forward to, which is I know for sure for a fact that if you heard about the game called Simulacra that I made around like about 2 years ago, the first one. I made the first gameplay on Simulacra 2 years ago, which is I was saying I really love Simulacra that much that you had to look through your phone and you had to try to like get some clues about like where to find this missing person. I forgot about the name. It's God, it's been a while. It's about 2 years. It's been 2 years since I've been playing Simulacra. Jeez. And not only that, they made another Simulacra series, which is not exactly being part of the stories, which is some kind of a spin-off game, which is called Simulacra Pipe Dreams. It's just a game for like you have to like deal with this weird demonic like games. You have to play this out of all eternity. It's all about competition. It's one of those like some rip-off Flappy Bird. Yeah, but I didn't make it like a good ending, which is like it's good enough that it is exactly like probably save him for some reason. But yeah, but the one thing for sure, because they're making another one which is Simulacra 2, which I'm very excited to do such. But apparently someone have like made a video for it. I don't want to get spoiled myself, but I saw that on Steam, which is very interesting enough that I did not know it's gonna make another one as well. But this one is gonna be really different because not gonna like exactly the same story what happened on Anna when she was disappeared. But apparently it's gonna be like a different stories, which is gonna be something around it's not be another person will be gone missing, or is it gonna be like exactly the same thing what happens with the when there's like strange demonic phone or some kind of like a spirits inside the phone will take over the owner's possessions and become one. So I'm not sure exactly how it was exactly, but yeah, it did come out on Steam, which is when I found out the release date. Like not sure it didn't come out exactly. When I somehow read it, it's like it's coming to get you. I think that's what it is exactly, but it's weird. It's kind of really creepy. I'm not sure what the heck that means exactly. And then when I look back into Simulacra 2, they finally give us a release date. It's coming around on next month on 2020. But I didn't check what it is exactly on the date specifically. But all I know is it's gonna be released on next month. So I'm really looking forward to see. So I'm not sure if I want to reflect or recall what's been going on Simulacra because it's been a while since I played this. So yeah, and also there is other stuff you don't know for sure. You remember Cuphead? I did play it from like I think around 2 years ago since. I did play Cuphead, which is everyone been playing much as I get, which everyone's been kind of rage from everyone, which they can't even handle it. But yeah, also there was like interesting now they're making another they're making a DLC. Blah! It's hard to pronounce it when your tongue is just keep your mouth shut. They make it a DLC for the upcoming on Cuphead, which is gonna be like a different story. So I'm not sure it's gonna be exactly. I just somehow pulled some out. But it never gave me a certain release date. It just says only around like on 2020. So I'm really looking forward to see how much exactly. Yeah, and also if you recall correctly that you remember that I played it, I think last year. That last year I played Oxenfree, which is one of those horror games that I played so far with all those teenagers and like going into, I think it's Edward Island. It's been a while since I've been playing it. So yeah, there was another one of those games which is called The After Party, which is I'm not sure if this might be exactly the same story or similar stories back on Oxenfree because it doesn't exactly like the same, but mostly good plays the different characters. But yeah, but I'm not sure it's gonna give us a full release date for just yet. But I think it's gonna be around on 2020. So I never checked it, but this is the best I can think about so far as such. And also there's more. There's more I can talk about, which is involved with Benny in the Dark Revival, which is this is weird enough that's going on here. Now I seen the trailers not so long, which is very interesting enough to know stuff what's been going on, and just gonna let you know exactly. Everyone been keep talking about, is this gonna be like a prequel or sequel on Bendy and the Ink Machine? Everyone keeps saying no, it's not. It's gonna be whether it's gonna be like alternative universe, or just like something a different story, like a different story from the Bendy, because we're like no longer playing as Henry, but no longer playing as like a different character. So I'm not sure what's gonna be exactly. So yeah, but it's still gonna be released like around 2020. Still not gonna give us a certain release date. So that's all I could think about such. So yeah, news that's gonna come out on 2020, which is Simulacra 2, Dark Deception Chapter 4, Bennett in the Dark Revival, the After Party, and Cuphead's DLC. That's the only thing I remembered. That's all I can think about as far as I can tell. So yeah. And then what else? What I could do exactly? So all I can think about for sure is what's going next for any future stuff on my channels. Well, one thing for sure is I can't really have to say this, but if anyone wants to hear something out or you want to know about this, well, might as well just like exit out and just want to hear anything. So you had just leave me no choice then. What I really wanted for my channels, well, I'm gonna say this, I just want to make a Minecraft series videos. Yes, I know why. Why you want me to? Why do you think I want to play Minecraft video series, not with the other games that everyone thinks is really popular? But so what? I don't care. I don't like some of the games that everyone's forcing me or wanted to play, like Roblox or Fortnite. I never interested with Fortnite, and neither is Roblox. But I kind of like Minecraft a lot. Back then, when I was high school, I mean, I have one of those the console version, the PS3. I haven't played that for a very long time since. But it's weird now that it's not exactly the same mechanics that it does exactly from the console version and the PC version. But I really wanted to do a PC version for doing this, because I really hope I want to do some kind of a different part, like do some adventure for myself, or do playing games for my friends, or there's some other stuff that everyone's been doing as such, which is involved with Minecraft roleplay, which is I kind of like doing roleplay for this. Because it's really interesting now. It's some creative, very imaginative. You can do stuff whatever you wanted to, but except my friends, not kind of feel interesting what we can do exactly, because they've all been very busy and they're not feeling interesting. They're doing role playing for it, but that's all I can think about. So I'm not sure if I wouldn't get into Minecraft. If there's something stuff on the store, which is something like and put down the cards on it, or you had to buy it, or you had to go to the website and try and log in, or something like that. So I'm not sure when it's gonna be doing exactly, or if I plan to do a Minecraft series videos. If I have enough, well, we will not know and see how far it takes exactly. So yeah, what else I can think of? So I know for sure for a fact that I always talk about every time about changing up for new intros and outros. So yeah, now I decided I want to do the intros and outros right now, which is for some reason for sure for 2019 it didn't change a lot for my outros and intros, completely gone to waste. But then sometimes they change the intros videos, well, change the different background music, and sometimes they didn't put the outro videos because of the copyright problem. Sometimes it no longer be there anymore. So I'm not sure if I plan to do such, but what I want for my intros and outros, I want to make some SFM animations, which might take a long time to make. So I'm not sure when does it take to finish it, and then I'm gonna do it on 2020. Well, I was hoping I want to plan it on May, because of I thought for sure it's gonna be news that's gonna be going on, but now it's been happening about other series going on. So not sure how far does it take exactly. So yeah, but I can still do the doing the SFN, the intros and outros, as much as I can, and make it to the end of it. Well, I'm just gonna wait for a bit around May, so we could start it. Like, I still doing the actual thing, still want to do what I want to do, so yeah, it's so hard to can talk. Anyways, speaking of SFN, it's been a while since I've been doing the SFN animations, which is I made the first series about FNAF World, which I never done much everything I did because of one, I've been making new videos for upcoming for a new FNAF Let's Plays, which been taking forever because I've been busy with doing college and never have time to do such. So I'm really sorry that I can't do anything as much as I can, and I don't have enough time to try to make this. So it's really hard for me to do such. It's not really that easy when you become a college student and being a YouTuber. It's not really that easy, be honest. So yeah, what I'm going to do, like, if I want to continue with the FNAF World series, that I'm going to finish up with the first of the first animation for FNAF Let's Plays. I'm just going to only leave one because I was thinking of doing like doing SFN animations for each FNAF Let's Plays for only the upcoming games, but I'm not going to because it's gonna take a lot of time. But I don't want to waste my time doing everything as much as I could get so far. So yeah. But what I'm going to do from now on, that I'm going to make to some of those character sprites, which is still work in progress, that I've been working on from in the past, which is might take a long time and everything. So yeah, but it's still some characters I need to pull up exactly, like which one I need to do exactly. Sometimes I do it like I do it in normal ways and just keep the numbers of it, whether it be happy, sad, crying, or angry. Whatever you think about. I never done the other expansion would be like surprised, scared, whatever you would think about as such, or confusing, whatever it is. Like, if I can think about as far as I can tell, and not sure how long does it take for doing the character sprite if I want to complete them all, but I just want to keep it like a certain characters I wanted to keep up exactly, so that way it'll make it easier to do much as I could get so far. I'm not sure, but still work in progress. But yeah, that's the best that I can think about as such. And then probably for like every year, like I have to upload it on the videos of doing the SFN animations release on each episode. And then sometimes when I finish it, I have to write the script and do what kind of actions, what kind of lines I need to read. And sometimes I do the animations. It'll take a long time to do such. So that's the best I can think of as far as I can tell. So I'm not sure there might be any stuff doesn't have exactly. So yeah. And there is one last thing that I want to say this for myself, but it goes on with something if anyone wants to freak out about it. I want to change my channel names. Yeah. I know you might be thinking, why you want to change my YouTube channel names exactly? Because I really want to change something new around here. Except the part like being as a keyboard font 333 or 333 was not very like creative aesthetic as far as I can tell. So I'm not sure if when's gonna be changing my new channel names exactly, but it's gonna be a secret you can tell, but you will not know as far as I can tell. So yeah, that's all I can think about. And I'm not sure if it's going to do it on 2020 because I know for sure everyone's still freaking out already. I'm not sure whether it's going to be something bad thing's going to happen because I don't want to say you know what. And speaking of, you might know that why I take some of the videos that I might not involve with, because I don't want to get risk and everything, and I don't want to let anything happens on my channels if something bad things gonna happen, whether they're trying to like target me, like say something bad things to them, or it's something that I got this like a wrong direction. So it's the best I can do. So I just want to forget everything. Whatever I've been talking about, saying like, oh no, it's gonna be the end of the world or something like that. Well, how the heck should I know? I'm not even like big YouTuber. I'm just a small YouTuber who just love to make videos and do some gameplays and sometimes be creative. But there are only concerns about being popularities and trying to earn some money. That's still everyone's been thinking about acting as a job. So what's the point about it? So I'm not sure if I'm willing to plan to keep going to make this channel, because if they're going to affect it on me, then I'd be screwed. Whether I want to delete my channels forever and never come back, or trying to make a backup one, like a backup channel so that anything happens to it. Like what everyone been talking about, like I think there's something, this website of you can upload videos on wherever you want, which is something called Blair, I think that's what the name is. My friend told me, suggested I go there, but I'm not sure if I wanted to do it or not. But it's the risk I could take, but I decided to stand the ground by any means necessary. The only thing I could do would just have to wait and see how it's going to affect it. So yeah, that's the best thing I could think of this much. But my god, yeah, that's all of it. But it's been an amazing ride we've been having over the past in 2019. Sometimes I have problems with my life. Sometimes I have dealing situation problems with my friends. Sometimes I have to deal with the huge steps going on in college and my jobs, and even around in YouTube's, which is really not the greatest thing of all. But sometimes people don't like 2019 that much, what's been going on, because of lots been going on that people some hate towards them. Sometimes they just want to forceful and get requested for it, but it's not really right how it was exactly, how everyone been treated this way and how they treated us and how very meaningful to us, that's the worst thing of all. Nothing happens to me, if anything happens to everyone, that they've been struggling and everything, that everything happens to them, mostly we have no friends. Some friends that might be helpful, they're trying to get rid of those haters or some hackers, trying to get to us and trying to ruin our lives and something like that. But the thing is, I'm not sure about me, and they're going to affect it on me, because they might don't know who I am, and they think I'm not even being a popular group like everyone else is exactly. They'll just treat it like trash or something like that. But that's all I can think about. So I'm not sure if I'm planning to do something for 2020 and see how far does it take exactly. But the thing is, I'm not gonna give up that quick. And even if it's going to happen, then we have no choice then. And even I have my friends with me, wherever it is, well, as long as my friends with me, I'm no longer me alone. So yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna be doing something bad that's gonna happen, or something trying being be perfect in everyone else's. So we will not know, and we will see how far does it take exactly. So yeah, I hope you have enjoyed for life for doing this, the journey into 2019. I hope you have enjoyed this video. I'm not sure when they're gonna do the uploading, maybe from Christmas Eve or before Christmas, or before Christmas Eve, whenever you think about. So yeah, that's all I could think about. So but it's been a fun ride joining you guys, and I want to thank you all for helping me, working so much, doing it over the 2019 is making me as amazingly as possible, that you won't let me give me up, that I won't give up, that because sometimes it feels like I feel lost, feel alone, I feel like there's nothing that I can do, that my friends still be with me no matter what, even they're far apart, even we never get to see each other's, but it's the way how it goes exactly, and that's how it goes. So anyway, if you like this video, hit the like button too, light them up. If wanna see more videos or check out, give it a subscribe. Until then, I'll see you guys on 2020. Laters! And Merry Christmas to you all, and Happy New Year's to you as well. Bye!